This resource contains two end of unit assessments. So one of them is 50 marks and the other one is 60 marks. Now they're both Microsoft Form and they're both self-marked. So if your school does not use Microsoft Form, you can still use them because your students just need to click on a link. However, you won't be able to keep track of what they got unless you physically see what they got. But if you do have Microsoft accounts in your school, then you can use these duplicate links to duplicate the test. Now, they also contain 14 lessons in total and 130 tasks. So, for example, this is the last lesson, which is on while loop, part 3. Now, each lesson contains a bit of a revisit phase or a starter, which covers things that have been covered before. And they contain lesson objectives, a video of the theory. So there's a video of each lesson that covers the whole lesson, but not the tasks. But the tasks do have videos on them as well. So each task, for example, this one, has a help sheet and a video as well. And most of them have an example of how the code looks like when it's running. So a screenshot of each one just to make it easier for students. And they're all exam style questions. So this is very similar to how they ask them in the exam. So 130 tasks in total. So this is one of them as well. And now there is 3 lessons on while loop, 2 lessons on for loops, but not just for loops. It goes through for loop trace tables, while loop trace tables as well. For example, this is one of the while loop tasks. So you can see it's all animated. For example, if you want to go through this with your class, you can just skip it one at a time, and then it goes through them one at a time. So most of these are all animated. So you've got each lesson has 4 different PowerPoints. One which contains all the answers, one called Easy, which has help sheet and videos, and one that's called Hard. It doesn't have help sheet or videos, and one called Medium, which only has help sheets. It does not have the videos in there. So this is has a lesson on string manipulation as well. So it goes through string manipulation, including substring, concatenation, and so on. So length check, again, most of this is animated. So length check, I also got substrings, uppercase, lowercase, and so on. And again, these tasks contain videos and help sheets as well. So the main ones, so if you don't want to do it one lesson at a time, there's also 4 workbooks here. Now, each of these workbooks is exactly the same as the 1-by-1 lesson. Now, there are almost, 299 slides in total, and it should take you about 14 to 15 or maybe 16 lessons, depending on your students and which year group you're doing it in, but it's suitable with Key Stage 3 and 4. So this is the whole workbook, so all the lessons in one full workbook. And that's pretty much it. So there are also 3 different workbooks for differentiation and answer sheet as well. A workbook which contains all the answers.